Coming to you live and uncensored. This is the Hype Podcast. I'm oh so fresh with my co-host, yet to be named.
That's me. We talk about everything from new gadgets, gizmos, politics, movies, and music.
And our very own personal stories, because you know a motherfucker has to keep it real.
Following the story with Apple and then obviously the presidential election. The election is just, I think this is out of hand, but the stuff with Apple, it's a pretty intriguing case just due to the fact that you have a...
Johnny, let me stop you real quick. Save that thought for just 1 second, because I really want to go into that, and it's going to be fantastic, dude.
But I think we need to start the show.
Yeah, we need to go ahead and start this second segment because
boo to Johnny for fucking starting early. Son of a bitch. You know, since it's not football season, you sound hella groggy. If it was football season, you'd have been up. You'd have scores and stats.
Yeah.
See, even had a little delayed laugh just now.
You see, this motherfucker predicted the Super Bowl. We came in here that morning and he predicted the fucking Super Bowl. He said, "Oh, it's gonna be 24-10." Then I go back and I'm editing the episode that night, and I'm like, "This motherfucker."
Yeah, and the fucking Milwaukee Bucks are gonna win the championship. You just wait.
What are you talking about?
The Milwaukee Bucks. Whatever. When Lou Alcindor comes back and plays.
Yeah. Johnny, what's up with you, man? You sound like you're fucking laying in bed.
I am laying in bed.
Jesus hell.
Tell me you're being serviced, because you sound way too fucking relaxed. I mean, I don't want to make the show sound erotic, but so did you see the shot last night?
What shot?
The shot. There was one shot. There was one shot heard around the world last night. Steph Curry.
Oh no, I was at it. I didn't even see what happened.
Steph Curry hits one from like the bleachers.
Yeah, this motherfucker took like 2 steps over half court and just launched a 3 and fucking made that shit.
There was like 6 seconds left on the clock. They get the rebound back. They're like, they could call a timeout. They're like, nah, fuck that. Steph Curry just launched one.
Okay.
Like he had his house playing horse. Just I think that motherfucker could have granny shot it and been like, fuck it, cool.
No, I wanna go into this real quick, because everyone says, oh, you know, Golden State Warriors are the best team in history. Steph Curry is the best player in history, etc. I'm not arguing that. I'm not arguing he is a great individual player.
He is pretty exciting to play. He is worth the price of admission.
If any team gets a Steph Curry, is he the same player? Absolutely. Is that team the same team with only a Steph Curry? Fuck no, it's not. You have to throw in your role players like your Andre Iguodala and everybody on the Golden State Warriors. If you don't have that particular equation, you are not the best team in history. They're en route to break the 72-10 record from the Chicago Bulls.
You just define the fundamentals of teams. Other motherfuckers own the shit.
That's what I'm saying.
They are the best team.
But you get all these people saying, "Oh, well, yeah, Steph Curry's the best player. He can go to any team and make that team a championship team." Fuck you.
I don't know who's saying that.
They're trying to get
ask LeBron about that.
No, to my point.
5 years ago.
To my point. I mean, ask Kevin Durant about that. You can't fucking
Kevin Durant,
dude. Exactly.
Damn,
they're trying to get those guys.
Russell Westbrook, he think he's just super cute or something. It bothers me.
No, it's ridiculous. They said last night.
Never trust a black man with an S curl. Bad news.
I'm going into this right now because they're like, oh, Kevin Durant dropped 30 on the MVP and the greatest team in history. He dropped 37 that night. Motherfucker, Damian Lillard dropped 51 on their bitch asses. 37? What the fuck is that?
And he dropped the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody's going to look back at the box score and be like, oh, he scored 37.
Yeah, they don't give a shit about that.
Amazing loss.
No, but here's
when you look at the Bulls, that had that remarkable season that one year, you look at all those guys that they had. Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, Steve Kerr,
long live the Kerr.
Yeah. What the hell was that kid's name?
BJ Armstrong?
Yeah, BJ Armstrong.
Nobody give a fuck about BJ Armstrong. Stacey King. Ooh, Will Purdue. Ooh. So there's so many Hall of Fame ballots with those other key players on the Bulls. Everybody loved Will Purdue.
Yeah,
I heard Jordan socked him in the face.
Hell yeah, I did.
Oh, sorry, Johnny. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh, no. I was just laughing. I'm saying, like, you have enough utility players that were able to, whether or not they were going to play that way with Jordan, or whether, or maybe it was the fact that Jordan, made them step their game up to a different level. I see something very similar in what's going on with Curry, but Curry is not. There is, like you said, there is no place. You can't send him to just any team.
I don't see him.
Everyone's going to be good.
I don't see him as a leader. I mean, I see him as part of the team, but I don't see him really as a leader. Like Jordan socked Will Purdue in the fucking face
for not doing not doing his job. That's kind of my thing. Is like you're gonna give Steph Curry all this credit, and he's a great individual player. He's the greatest probably of his era. But Johnny, let me ask you this: he's
about the most entertaining motherfucker I didn't see. Oh,
absolutely. But Johnny, Steph Curry versus Michael Jordan, who you got?
Michael Jordan would
in a heartbeat.
Smash on that fool. Heartbeat. Michael Jordan would slap that
on defense
Michael
and
Jordan
offense.
would slap him black.
On defense and offense. Do we all agree?
Jordan would fucking shit on that guy.
Exactly.
I see what the way rules are in the NBA now. Maybe not.
Yeah,
dude. If you see, I posted a video of some of the fouls then and fouls now. These soft ass motherfuckers would not last back in those days.
Nah, when Dennis Rodman fouled your ass, you stayed foul.
I will say this: they play faster nowadays, so maybe these guys wouldn't keep up as well. But when they fouled you, like exactly like you said, you fucking stayed foul.
They played faster back in the 70s when they could just whoop a motherfucker's ass.
That is true. You see Larry Bird sock Karl Malone.
You ever see that guy get his face broken? There's a guy in the NBA. I forgot his name. He's still in it. He still works for the basketball now. Who? Tom Janovich, the guy from Houston. He got his face broken. You know, Trey, who owns 6 West, his dad broke his face. There's a video of it. Dude comes running out on the court. It's a famous video. The motherfucker just socked him and he ran into it.
Too bad they didn't have TMZ back then. Man, that shit would have been all. That shit would have been all over.
Oh, but you know we needed some TMZ back then so we could get more coverage for the blaxploitation flicks. The black are coming out. Yeah, do you hear about the all black Oscars over there, Johnny C?
The all black what?
It's called the All Deaf Movie Awards.
And it's all and it's all black.
It's all black. Yeah, you didn't get the clip?
No,
the clip was up there.
Oh shit!
See, yeah, you just can't find good help, Johnny. You gotta move down here. So they got the All Deaf Awards to kind of counteract the Oscars so white. So Best Picture, Straight Outta Compton. Best Actor, Michael B. Jordan. Like all the people you thought should have just won some shit. And then they just put all the people you want to win. They had an award for like most helpful white person, and the white dude who was into Django. Yeah, he got most helpful white person.
Shut the fuck up.
I would love to walk around town and give out most helpful white person awards.
You're talking the guy who was the co-star to Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Not Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio ain't gonna win shit.
Yeah, he still hasn't won shit. That guy fucking sucks, dude. I'll bet you actors from 50 Shades of Grey are gonna fucking get Oscars before he does.
No, 50 Shades of Grey, they won worst movie, The Raspberries.
Shut up.
Yeah, I mean, this is not gonna be a total Oscar show, but 50 Shades of Grey, fuck that movie. I'm good. Poorly written. Poorly. Hey. It tied. What's her name from The Big Bang? She got it's called a Raspberry for worst movies.
Yeah.
She got.
Yeah.
She got worst leading actress for the Alvin and the Chipmunk movie. You knew that was gonna be bad.
Yeah. Who thought that shit was gonna be good?
Who even nominates people for the shit like that? Well, that's like you trying to grade a Mary-Kate and Ashley fucking video.
That's like them fucking grading Paris Hilton porn, dude. It just doesn't make sense.
You ever watch Paris Hilton porn?
I have.
She's like that girl is like, I don't want to touch it. You know, I mean, stop playing with my shit. I know you got dainty hands, but use that whole dainty hand.
There was so I don't know how familiar you are with adult movies, but there was
I know a lot of porn.
Production company. There's a production company out there called Digital Playground.
Oh yeah, I know.
And okay, so DP was offering at one time. DP was offering the Olsen twins something like, I don't know. I think it was like $50 million a piece.
$50 million a piece.
Full house.
To do
a Full House parody porn.
Dude, they should have done that shit.
Dude, I don't want to see. Maybe it's because I'm that much older. I don't want to see the Olsen twins naked. I'm good. And one looked like she. The drugs are bad.
Yeah, they both look all strung out.
They
look like a before and after of a meth photo.
But them bitches are rich. I mean, like
still.
Rich.
Yeah.
They're still slanging shit.
I know.
Hey, you want a videotape? Hey, you want a pair of overalls that say Mary-Kate and Ashley?
It's all that hush money Bob Saget had to pay him. That's nasty. Yeah, you're right, it is. And so is that shit Bill Cosby did too, but I don't hear you bitching about that.
Yeah, because I'm with Kanye West. Bill Cosby's innocent.
That is one thing I never thought I would hear come out of your mouth. Francis, I'm with Kanye West.
Next thing you're gonna tell me is Philip Drummond on Different Strokes was touching Arnold. I mean, you gotta there's statute of limitations. Fuck it, let that shit go. If Bob Saget, he went on to do Funniest Home Videos, obviously he paid enough hush money to keep that shit going. Maybe he's the one who funded the videotapes to get them started.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Now, you know what? I think we broken a rule.
What?
That's pretty close to either rape or cancer. There's two things you can't talk about.
I'm not sure which.
There's two things you can't talk about on the show: rape and cancer, because they are not funny.
But somehow you make them funny.
Mary-Kate and Ashley and Bob Saget, that's kind of nasty. But I mean, you wouldn't know unless you invaded his privacy, right?
True.
And privacy's really the big thing right now.
Hell yeah, it is. I don't want motherfuckers up in my shit. That's why I put it on the internet.
Because if you were a terrorist, the government says that Apple can open your phone.
The government is fucking wrong. Go figure.
Oh, well, that's the government for you.
No, Johnny, you've been in governmental law enforcement elements in your career. How do you feel about this FBI versus Apple? Where do you stand
CIA.
on this?
Coochie in Alaska.
I'm see something. And look, as far as this stuff goes on with the FBI and Apple, I truly believe this is in some aspects. I feel like Apple is making a mountain out of a molehill when it comes to things of this nature. Creating a backdoor or having some kind of a, whether it's something that you hook up to your computer, or you hook it up, you essentially have it hooked to a USB cord and put it inside something, and create some kind of a backdoor that enables an agency like the FBI or CIA to bypass the security function and get into the phone. And this is after the fact. There's not someone on trial, or they're dead. They shot people, and they're trying to access records to the phone because a lot of stuff is sent that way.
Are you condoning this, Johnny? Is that what I'm hearing?
Hold on. If you sell me a safe, then you have that back door. You can just jump. You can come in and you can open my safe anytime the government asks you to. I mean, it is my shit.
I wanted definitive. I wanted definitive. One side or the other, Johnny. No, I want one side or the other. Are you with Apple or are you against Apple right now?
I'm against Apple.
Get the fuck off my show, Johnny C. That is the dumbest shit I have ever heard in my entire life, and I will tell you why in under 30 seconds. No, because you want the FBI to be able to fucking orchestrate and mandate that businesses give out people's information when, yes, okay, it's after the fact. Yes, some terrible shit happened, but fuck you. You don't deserve my shit. They are completely 100% right standing up against the government if they're standing up for them in the right reasons. If they want to make a shit ton of money,
that's terrorism.
Then fuck
what do you?
that.
Hold on. What do you think's been going on all this time since fucking 9/11? What do you think? What do you think the Patriot Act was?
Yeah. No, exactly, and I don't agree with that shit either.
All right, look. I can see from some aspects. I can see what you're saying as far as it's my right. You shouldn't have access to it. Here's the only caveat I have to that.
You got 15 seconds, Johnny. Go.
All right, shut up. Listen,
no,
the
really
thing is you have to understand. You have to look at the risk versus the reward. The risk that you're going to look into my shit. I don't care if you see what porn I watch. I don't care if you see what shit I buy online, because I have nothing to fucking hide.
Okay.
Really
okay. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. We're gonna finish this conversation after the break because I have a scenario for you, and we'll be back on the Hype Podcast right after this. To get elected because he's gonna pardon all you fucking back child support motherfuckers.
Ain't no pardon to it. They still take that money.
That's what I'm asking. Is he going to pardon you guys? Isn't he talking about letting nonviolent criminals out of jail and shit?
If he was going to pardon me on that shit, on the interest, I didn't pay. Nah, I'll tell you about child support for real. I paid the debt. I'm paying the interest.
Right.
That motherfucker is grown. And we'll probably take her 2 years at her job to pay off the interest. So let's finish up this Apple thing. I just want to say Mitch Creeds has joined the conversation. We're on the Hype Podcast.
Thank y'all for having us.
Oh, we gonna snap it up right here.
That's right. We Snapchat all day. You know what I mean? Social media guru.
So and before we went to break, Johnny, you were saying that you are for the government's right to handle this situation the way they're handling it, get in a backdoor to this iPhone to gather information.
Pause.
Now you said you have a situation where you were involved in a scenario like that. Is that right?
Motherfucker, you told me you were going to pose a situation to me to back up your...
Oh, okay. If you want my scenario first, that's fine.
Yeah, wow.
I'll give you my scenario first. I don't give a shit.
When a motherfucker started a statement with motherfucker, he's really telling that's really what
and
the fuck is going on.
I'll give you a prime example.
I'm supposed to be watching this camera.
I got two friends that live in Whistler, BC. They live up in Canada, and they happen to be from Pakistan. They were born there until about the age of 10. They lived there and then moved to the U.S.
Whistler.
So they live up there. They drove down for a Seattle Sounders game about 2 years ago. And as they crossed the Canadian border, the guard interrogated them like they're supposed to. That's their job. I understand. Well, as they came back hours later, the same border guard said, "Oh, you guys were only down here for 1 day? What the fuck were you doing?" And they're decked out in Seattle Sounders gear. They went to the game. The time frame that had passed was
obvious disguise.
Was a decent time frame. The guy looks at them and says, "Oh, well, did you take any Facebook photos? Did you take any Instagram photos? Can you verify where you were at?"
Wow.
And he was just being a dick.
I just took one of my dick in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Yeah. Now, his last question to them was, "Well, did you come in contact with anybody with bird flu?" They both looked at him and said, "I certainly fucking hope not." And he told them to drive on about their day. Now, if the government, and I'm not saying just the FBI, if the government strikes this deal with Apple where they are able to go and say, "Oh, well, I'm going to check all the information on your phone," one of two things is going to happen. Either we lose our right to not show a border guard our phone, verification of where we were at, or they can say, oh, that's fine. Let me take all your information and I'll go in there my damn self and verify where the fuck you were at and when. That's bullshit.
That's how they got Michael Jackson, because they could tell which way his dick hung.
Michael Jackson had dick GPS.
That's how they got him. They were like, yeah, we know which way your dick hangs. That's how we know that kid saw you.
Right.
So give me your rebuttal, Johnny.
All right. Now, first off, what you're talking about is that's fucking racial profiling. And to be honest with you, I've been profiled in my life. When I came back from Oman, I was working at a refinery in the Middle East. I was there
Gambino.
for a whole year. And yeah, hey man, I'm all over the place. I'm like Russian. You find me everywhere.
With a yard full of broken cars.
Man, I came back. I was pretty dark because of all the time I spent in the sun over there, and the guy thought that I was in possession of a doctored passport. I had to actually I was able to make a phone call, and I had someone able to contact my representation in D.C., and someone from Murkowski's office actually called on my behalf to the customs people at the Minneapolis airport and was like, this guy's named John Stallone. He was a staff sergeant in the U.S. Air Force.
I'm sorry,
Johnny, now you're just showing off. Listen to this motherfucker. I had to have somebody from the Oval Office call, let him know.
No. Hold on.
I had to dap Obama when I walked in the airport. I smoked a pack of Newports with him.
There's some contrast and compare and all this bullshit. And I'm just trying to say what they were doing to the people that were coming down for the Sounders game. That's one thing. What I'm talking about is when between all the different little cells and bullshit that is going on within our country right now as we speak, there is intelligence gathering and there is reconnaissance being done. And as they are going out and they are finding things and they're getting information, they are putting the pieces to the puzzle together. You have one guy that seems to be a courier, or you have one guy that seems to be kind of a lower level guy, but you have an understanding that through him, it's going to get you to the guy that's going to want to strap a bomb on a school bus or wants to go inside of a Macy's on Black Friday with
Virginia, you can step on my rights. You can step on my rights all the way there. That's cool. You can just run through my shit all the way there. That's just to save a motherfuckers at the Mall of America. I'll never be there.
I was gonna say, Johnny, I totally get your piece, but I want to hear from the mayor of Clackamas Town Center, Oh So Fresh. What is your take on this, real quick?
The mayor of Clackamas Town Center. Wow, I've been elected. I didn't think there was a election to Clackamas Town Center.
Motherfucking governor of Myron Frank.
I mean, for me, I'll get you I got the hookup at Macy's, man. Yeah. Hey, but boosters are not hard to come by. Like they're not like the good old days.
True. You being an Apple guy, so what's your take on this? 30 seconds ago.
Fuck you. So I think Apple should not open the phone. I think it opens the gate for them to do all sorts of things. Amen. And, because you don't have to go through regular discovery. Like if you had a lawyer, if you got arrested, they can just be like, oh, we're just going to tap your fucking phone.
Right. Exactly. I fully agree.
I've been watching the OJ thing. I know Discovery.
Very true.
Hey, but Johnny, I got to wrap it up. I got my man Mitch Creeds here. We need to talk to him about some stuff. And just fuck you for, just being here.
It's always great to hear from you, Johnny CIA. We will have you back on at the show here in the next couple weeks and get your opinion on some more bullshit.
Here's the Hype Podcast side chick right there.
Hey! All right, Johnny C, we'll get at you later, man. Peace.
All right, man. See y'all.
Right, peace.
So, Mr. Mitch Creeds, after hearing all that random nonsense,
right?
He was like, that's not what I came on this show for.
I'm here.
Yeah. Now, are you an Apple guy yourself?
Actually, I'm a Samsung all the way.
Android. That a kid. Air 5
right there. Yeah. Android all the way.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, there we go.
Ignorance is bliss. I just gotta say, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
I just feel like it's just a whole bunch of hype behind Apple. You know, Samsung. I mean, a phone is a phone. It takes pictures. You know, hey,
that is
you
true.
Know, hey,
I feel like
they're going to unlock those phones, so it don't matter. Apple's gonna fold.
And they can bring them. Mike got our executive producer Mike. He has a cell phone store right here. I'm sure he can unlock that motherfucker. Get you some cricket service too.
No, so you're an artist.
Yes,
obviously in the local area.
Yep.
Now, what if somebody just came in and hacked your fucking laptop and took a bunch of your music and passed it off as their own?
Yeah. See, hopefully that wouldn't happen. You know, hopefully I got a trendy enough voice that they gonna know who it is.
That's
hopefully you got high enough product that's
right, exactly. You know, that they want to hack you.
There's a lot of rappers. I might just slam your laptop down.
Like, take this garbage, right?
Anybody got a magnet?
Right.
I can't unhear this shit.
Yeah. So how long have you been an artist, Mitch?
I've been doing this about 12 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
So would you consider yourself a professional or an elite artist?
I'm not gonna say I'm professional because there's still much I need to know. You know, I'm always trying to grow and figure out and perfect my craft. So I ain't gonna say I'm no professional. I ain't no Dre over here, nothing. But I can handle my own when it comes down to it. You know,
I like that.
There ain't no Dre. There's still guys on the bench that are pros.
Right, exactly.
Are you saying you're not making the league minimum?
I'm doing all right though.
So I like that kind of attitude. Right. So we want to get you warmed up a little bit here and kind of feel out your artist character.
Okay.
With a little rhyme game.
Okay.
So we're gonna start you out with a little warm up, and I want you to rhyme the word stylist.
Stylist. Biased.
There you go.
Okay. She was no. Put that in the sentences, motherfucker.
Okay.
She was a biased stylist.
I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself about the podcast because I'm not biased. How about that?
But I didn't see where the stylist came in.
Right.
Hold on. We need to warm this guy up. We need to warm this guy up.
So hold off the cobwebs. Let's go.
Hold up. Let me compile this with my stylist. Let me patch it over to Mitch Creeds so he can get wild in this.
Okay. Well, we got to get you in the studio one time.
Hey, this is the rap battle king right here. This is the guy.
Let's go.
Okay. So give me a rhyme using the word stylist.
Stylist. Let's see.
He's on the spot now.
Okay, yeah. My hairstylist keeps me fresh because I'm fresh to death. No stylist right here because I keep my curls to the left.
There you
stylist,
go. Okay.
Right?
There you go. Yeah.
Even though I ain't got no curls right here. You know what I'm saying? For all the females out there, keep the do right.
You know, we don't fuck with them S curl motherfuckers.
Nah, we was talking about that earlier, right?
Yeah, you got an S curl, can't trust that.
All right.
Okay, one more.
Okay. And these are your warm-up words.
Okay, these are your warm-up words. Okay.
How about this? Stampede.
Damn. Y'all got me stumped on that one. Let's see.
With this man's heat, I can't feet in the stampede. Where you at, Mitch Creed?
Oh, okay. Hey, you got me on that one. The stampede. Yeah. I was about to say something about Jumanji around there. That's the first thing came to my mind when I thought about stampede.
All I thought about was weed. I heard the eat. I was like, weed. You can always rhyme with weed.
Right. Always something go wrong with weed.
In the 90s, I could say dank, bank, and drank.
Right.
And have a hit record.
All right. Hey, okay. Those were your warm-ups.
Okay, those are warm-up words. Okay, we're gonna get a little harder now.
We call him Will Lev. Let's give a little bit more about his background. So what influenced you to become a rapper? What rhyme do you have in your back pocket,
right,
from somebody that was like, that's the one that made me, I'm gonna make me go do this?
You know, to be honest with you, people won't even really realize, but the one artist that actually had me feeling like I wanted to do this whole rapping thing was KRS-One, actually. Just listening to him, you know, the movement that he had. I mean, he had a lot of people who didn't understand what he was doing, which is the same way with me. And but he stood out on his own too. And he made a name for himself and actually made a statement when he was going out there and repped his own brand. And I mean, I didn't hear him getting into too much political stuff, so that's how I kind of want to keep it as well with this whole industry thing. So, but I want to keep the movement going and keep it strong.
I mean, if you got one KRS One rhyme one song that's just like, I mean, for me, KRS, like my philosophy. I'm all day with that. Or rappers are in danger. Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
all those. I can't wait to take it one straight up off the dome. Hey, but that's one of the artists that I actually listened to while I was coming up. My mom, she was actually in the choir growing up, so we spent a lot of time actually doing music in the choir, trying to help her out doing the music. I took a liking to it, and it's been uphill ever since then. So
you play?
I play a little something. I'm not actually a maestro or nothing like that. I pluck. You know what I mean? I pluck.
Hold on.
I got the keys together.
Here's
right?
the major difference. Do you know chords?
I know chords.
If you know chords,
okay,
you are DJ Mustard.
Right. That's all you need.
You know a couple. You know
just a couple chords. That's it. Right.
So
if you ask me to play something, I'm gonna have to decline.
I got my tape in my car. I'll be right back.
Right.
So you're also very involved in the local scene. So you do promotion and stuff like that.
Yes, I do. I definitely want to keep it really local. I like the whole Northwest movement. I like everybody. Everybody out here got talent, and me personally, I see the talent. When I was coming up, I wish somebody would took me underneath their wing and be like, "Hey man, I got a studio. Why don't you come through, man, and spit a couple bars? I'm not gonna charge you crazy either coming through the studio and work on your craft." No, just the same with with artists or basketball players. There's not enough people out here actually trying to help out these young kids coming out and give them something constructive to do instead of actually being out there doing something unconstructive.
Yeah, because we tried to get Lillard on the show.
Right.
That motherfucker's busy dropping 3-pointers.
Right. He won't respond. But no, I totally feel where you're coming from, because a lot of times you got some talent, some skill, but you don't know where to start.
Don't know where to go. Exactly.
And it's tough because there's only a window of time that you're actually hungry.
Exactly.
Hungry enough to go out and reach it. And then next thing you know, you at Subway.
Right.
Pushing $6 footlongs.
But the minimum wage over here in Portland about to go up by her, so Subway might not be a bad bet here in a little bit.
Well, and that's one of my favorite scenarios that I like to refresh is we had a young artist on the show when we first started, and he didn't know how to hold a mic. He was timid and afraid to rap, and Oso coached him up right there on the spot, and he was like, "Oh shit!" You know what he's doing now? He's focusing on his tattoo art, because he's a really talented guy. So he may have decided here and there, this isn't for me
now.
Exactly.
Now he's doing 3 shows a month.
Yeah.
Tattoo shows?
He did three. He's over at Analog.
Oh no! Okay. So he's still. I thought you said tattooing.
No. He's doing his tattoo art as well.
Oh, okay.
I don't keep up on his tattoo art.
I support that. Oh,
wow!
Almost an incident.
That'd be the first spell on the show.
Yeah. So he's branching out to perfect his other arts that he's working on, not just doing shows.
Right. Definitely.
So you have that fallback in case hey, maybe this isn't going to work out.
Right. And that's another thing as well. We just don't focus just strictly on the music at the Cuts Entertainment. We do all types of aspects. We trying to cut out the middleman, if you will. So basically, we doing the shirts, we doing a CD duplication. We actually hosting shows and putting other people on. We got studio time available.
Hold on,
you working with a videographer now. So
you gonna give me a CD?
Yeah, hey, actually, I got one for you in the car. Hey, but I'm gonna have to hear that in the club.
There's no CD player on my goddamn laptop. So just this motherfucker right here.
How did they get in touch with you, Mitch?
Hey, he got taste too.
Right.
No, I'm sorry.
No, good. I'm not gonna hit y'all with the website because it's under construction right now, and obviously we just got through talking about that. Right. So right now you can hit us up on Facebook, Cuts Entertainment. We on Instagram, same name. We actually got a Gmail. If you want to hit us up, the Cuts Entertainment events at Gmail, you can hit us up there. We do custom, like I said, custom shirts. Everybody's shirt is gonna be different, so we don't want everybody in the same gear when you rocking with us. So we ain't gonna stand you for it either. So just come and holler at us, and I got you.
Since Johnny C talked his fucking ass off, thank you,
like
Johnny.
He always does.
Thank you, Johnny. We gonna bring Mitch back for one more segment. This is the Hype Podcast.
Word.
All right, we are back here on the Hype Podcast with Mitch Creeds.
Get some applause for this motherfucker.
I am the host with no name.
When's the last time you had some applause, Mitch?
It's been a second. You know what I mean? I never get tired of it though. You can play it again if you want to.
It's good. Oh, that's awesome. You want to give a shout out to your girl?
Yeah. Shout out to Miss Nina Rawson. I love you, baby. Miss Snapple DPSG. You know we holding it down over here. Cuts Entertainment for real.
Yeah, Snapple.
It said like a fucking rapper. Like we should snap after that.
Yeah, sure.
Hold on. Back to this.
That's how the mixtape starts.
Right. Back to this Snapple shit.
Right.
What's the scoop with that?
Well, right now, what I do, obviously, you know, the whole music aspect of it ain't paying the whole overall bills. You know, bills are stacking up. So during the day, my daytime job is actually going out there. I sell beverages. So I work with different distributors out here. She works for the Snapple side of things. I work with all the beer distributors, and that's what we do. We go to bars.
I told her I wanted some of that Royal Crown.
Yeah, she got you on that
Royal
too.
Crown RC. I was like, since she said Snapple,
so we working on some sponsorships right now. So we got things in the works. You know what it is.
I know that company.
I can get down on some Snapple.
Right.
I'll tell you what, boy.
So you got the studio open. So you got product coming out? Or?
Yeah, we definitely got product coming out. GQ actually is finishing up his mixtape. We actually got another artist which just turned 21 yesterday. Happy birthday, Jordan. He's gonna be up and coming. After he couldn't get into the club, so it was kind of holding down progress. But he does have music on the tracks. I got some stuff coming out here in the works come summertime.
No, I on the show thing. I was having a discussion with a friend about this earlier.
Right.
Why are shows so 21 and over when you look at who buys product?
Right.
That's not who's 21 and over.
Right.
After 21, you gotta find me with that shit.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
It's like, you know,
I
don't quite understand why it's not more of an all ages 7 to 10 o'clock market instead of a, hey, come to the club and I'm gonna stop the music you like and play my song and then, you know, and call that a concert.
Right. But
not dissing, you know.
No. I understand, and I got an answer for that. So right now, I feel like these promoters, there's so much out there. The market is so saturated. So with these promoters, why they do the 21 and older is that they give these tickets to these artists. How these artists sell the tickets for them in order to pack out these shows. Now, problem being is that if they don't have a movement, their show ain't gonna go up. So right now with these underage shows, in order to do it, you need a big enough venue in order to do all age shows.
Okay.
Bring artists down here.
Okay.
So right now I feel like these 21 and older shows that's why you're seeing them so much is because they having a problem with actually filling out these clubs unless it is an all age show. But you gotta bring a big name out here. You know, ain't nobody gonna come out here for just me or anybody else. Hopefully they do and, you know, catch on to the brand. But, you know, just keeping it 100, I don't think people really support like that. But we gotta change the way they think.
It feels like it's easier for somebody to start a movement at 17 than it is at 27.
Well, and we have the venues out here.
Right. And
look at the Roseland Theater. Upstairs at the Roseland Theater, you serve alcohol. Downstairs is 8. You know, the 21 and under.
Yeah, but you got to think though. You know, you're losing money as soon as you start grabbing those venues. If you don't have somebody in order, you know, the venue's gonna probably $1,500 for the venue. Not to mention all the artists and all the outside expenses that you gonna have. You gonna you have 1,000 in.
You have to do quite a few of them. Like a Mike Thrasher does a shitload,
right.
So he doesn't need to make the same kind of payday that you do because it's stacking up all the time.
Right, exactly. And you know, and I honestly think that, you know, some of these promoters out here, you know, I don't know too many of them because I stay in my own lane. But these promoters out here, they actually got the inside scoop on some of these spots. You know, when you have your cards on deck, you know, you don't share your ace with nobody.
I could tell you something about the Roseland, and I don't want to say names because I don't want to be. I can't confirm this shit. But I know
I never heard you hold your tongue ever before.
I know there was a rapper and a DJ that were like on contract for every hip hop show.
Right. Yeah,
you from the town, you know the story.
Yeah. I know.
And you know, and it's like that is the greatest example of it.
Right, exactly. And you know, and then right there, they doing things the same. You see the same names on things. It's kind of saturating the market. You know, you see the same people on these damn shows. Every time they bring an artist out, bring a big name artist out, okay, but it's the same artist. There's plenty of new up and coming talent out there that, you know, you could put on those shows in order to show and get that diversity going in for your show. So I don't know. They need to open their damn eyes, you know.
I knew about that, and I was just like, "That's a good fucking hustle."
Right?
Yeah.
You can't hate on it though.
You know, and you know, this motherfucker will perform after everybody on the shit list.
Right.
So he might be one artist away from the main artist. They'd be like, "That's pretty dope."
Right.
So are you? Or do you have a label, or how does it run?
Yeah, actually, I do have a label. So the label / entertainment company. What we do, we have that both entities. So right now, we trying to figure out how to do this entertainment thing. You know, just getting people connected with the buzz. You know, we want y'all to come out and party with us and have a good time. We ain't trying to stang people. We're not trying to. You know, we want you to come out and have a good time. When you come to a Cuts event, we want you to know that you're getting your money's worth, whether it be all open door, no cover, or a cover. You're gonna have a good damn time.
That was a good shot of crown. I got a good shot of crown.
Yeah.
Took 10 minutes. Yeah. Fuck you, Oscars.
But yo, I'll tell you
I want
right.
you to have a good time.
I'll tell you right now, if you're looking for a stable company and group to collaborate with, Matrix Media here at Thorn City Syndicate, these guys are on point,
right,
with all their stuff. So
yeah,
working with them as well would be probably a tremendous boost to both your guys' business.
Definitely, and I'm not opposed to work with anybody. I'm not like, you know, I want to work with other people. How else you gonna grow? How else you gonna make contacts, meet up with other people? I'm willing to work with whoever, as long as you don't fuck me over, because we ain't playing that.
You see that gold grill? He ain't fucking playing.
Nah, you see that head flip. He got it from his mama. But speaking of working together, we're gonna do something together.
Yes, we are. You know, we talking about the 11th already.
March 11th, you can see the Hype Podcast live. Hey, Justin, you should show up. March 11th.
Yeah.
The Hype Podcast. If you don't have plans, I mean, I know you're a busy man. But March 11th, the Hype Podcast will be live out at Oscars. Fucking around with Cuts Entertainment.
You know what it is. We're going to do it real big. Y'all come out here and fuck with
You know, we'll have more details coming up next week. But I just wanted to get that out there. Now, there's one thing I'm seeing you, like, you run a label.
Right.
What do you think of what's going on with Kesha and Dr. Luke?
You know, saying it, you know, since the rape joke isn't funny, but you know what I'm saying. But really, I honestly, you know, I think there's something to it. But obviously, you know, when you get up and you see the glitz and glam that those producers put in front of you, I mean, you know, she's making money. She was making money. So obviously, you know, I honestly don't feel like he did what she's all
a woman scorned
claiming. Right.
That's it. A woman scorned.
Right.
That's it.
Right. You know, you've been with you, and you know, in order for her not to get out of her contract or get out of her contract, you know, a lot of these labels, when you ain't hot no more, they ain't putting no money behind you. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what's happening with her.
I'll tell you the Kesha story. So
he was there.
You remember the Newtown incident?
Right.
Her song "Die Young" came out 3 weeks before that, and I was working in radio.
Right.
As soon as Newtown happened, we dropped the record.
Right.
The whole promotional push to that album was fucked.
Right. Right.
That's when all of a sudden I've been raped. A year later, I've been raped. Right. And I need out of my contract.
Right. That's
that's real life. That's really what fucking happened.
Right.
And then how Lady Gaga gonna give her $250,000?
Right. Taylor Swift gave her $250,000.
No, it was Taylor Swift.
Yeah, right.
Taylor Swift. There is some underprivileged motherfuckers, black like myself, that really could have put that $250,000 to work.
Yeah.
Or somebody like you,
right?
Invest in your label $250,000. You know,
I'll double that. I guarantee.
Taylor, I was taken advantage of too.
Right.
I was taking advantage of too.
Because he's getting fucked every week doing this podcast for free. Pause.
Right. Yeah, but you know what I mean. But I mean, I wish her the best. You know, with her whole endeavor. Hopefully, everything work out for her. But honestly, I don't think that is all what it's cracked up to be.
He said, "Let me get politically correct on you for a second."
But the shit is, she just wants to record someplace else, and that's what that contract keeps in place. Is that you can't record anyplace else.
No,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You are not oppressed. You could go work at fucking Arby's.
Right. Right. Yeah.
You know, you can go do whatever the fuck you want to do.
You can fund your own craft. You know what I'm saying?
But before you put a voice on your track, Dr. Luke needs to make sure he gets his fucking coin.
But when you're a talentless ass clown, you can't really go anywhere else but Arby's.
That's how you sign a contract, right? Right.
Yeah, but we about to get out of here. Oh, so fresh. It is about that time.
It is a pleasure to have the money fucking
Hey, Hype Podcast, Cuts Entertainment. Y'all, thank y'all for having us. Stay tuned. March 11th, you know what it is.
Give one more rundown, all your information right now so we can get that out there. Make sure they know how to get in touch with you.
Definitely. Hey, you can look us up on the Cuts Entertainment on Facebook. You can look us up also, the Cuts Entertainment on Instagram. Cuts Events on gmail.com. Or Gmail. Yeah.
Gmail.
Just Gmail me.
If you use fucking email, you are fucking lame.
Right. But yeah, that's how you can get up with us, man. Or you can just Mitch Creeds personally hit me up on Facebook. I promise I'll get back to you.
Just show up at this motherfucker house.
Yeah. Don't show up at my house unannounced, though.
This is the Hype Podcast. I am the host with no name.
Man, it is a pleasure to have you here. Oh yeah, we on camera. I can shake your hand.
No
so I see that shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Matrix Media and Thorn City Syndicate, and shout out to Justin. We've been giving him a hard time today.
Thank y'all for having us.
Yeah. Thank you for coming on. Appreciate it.
I brought y'all some gifts.
Hit us up at 442-999-HYPE. What'd you say there? You got some gifts?
Oh, you got gifts?
I brought y'all some swag. I brought some hats.
Oh, that's a new era.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Diamond being in the studio. Also, Naeem.
I brought you some hats.
We got
some beanies.
Oh, nice.
Shirts. I don't know if y'all gonna rap, but hey, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Hey, there we go.
This motherfucker got a stitcher at the house.
Yeah,
he do.
Yo, this is the Hype Podcast. We about to be out. Peace.
Your counts is wrong. We still got a little bit more song to go.
You got time to go.
Oh, you know what? Fuck your life. Because, well, hey.
Word, man.